morning. Today is Thursday, May 21st, 2015. I'm Kylie Horsley. If you're a criminal, you know to wear gloves to keep your fingerprints off things, but you leave DNA everywhere.
And I'm Sandra Alvarez. When was the first tool used? We'll tell you. Your CSN News starts now.
Police in Washington, D.C. issued an arrest warrant late Wednesday for a suspect in the murder of a corporate executive, his wife, their 10-year-old son, and a family housekeeper in their home last week. The suspect is named as 34-year-old Darren Dylon Wint. He is charged with first-degree murder while armed. Police do not know his whereabouts. Reports say that Wint has an extensive criminal history that includes traffic violations and charges for domestic violence, burglary, and assault. Law enforcement officials close to the investigation say police linked Wint to the murder scene by analyzing DNA from the crust of a Domino's pizza that had been ordered to the house the night of May 13th.
More than 6,000 gallons of oil have been raked, skimmed, and vacuumed from a spill stretching across 9 miles of the California coast in a cleanup effort that is being carried out 24 hours a day, officials said on Thursday, but that is just some of the stinking sludge that escaped from the pipeline. Investigators have found that up to 105,000 gallons may have leaked from the broken pipeline, and up to a fifth of that, 21,000 gallons, reached the sea, according to estimates. The leak occurred in a pipe that was carrying crude from a large offshore rig toward refineries. The oil spilled into a culvert running under a highway into a storm drain that emptied into the ocean.
In an accidental discovery that will upturn many existing theories, scientists have found stone tools dating back 3.3 million years in northwestern Kenya, the oldest such artifacts yet discovered. This age is long before the advent of modern humans. The tools, whose makers may or may not have been some sort of human ancestor, push the known date of such tools back by 700,000 years. The discovery is described in a newspaper published in the leading scientific journal, Nature. The discovery is the first evidence that an earlier group of a proto-human may have had the thinking abilities needed to figure out how to make sharp-edged tools. The stone tools mark a new beginning to the known archaeological record, says the authors of a new paper. We'll be right back after these messages.
This is my jam, you guys!
Nobody likes to get pulled over, and nobody likes to get a ticket. Don't be part of a statistic. There is more to distracted driving than just texting and driving. Think before you act. Even talking to your friends in the passenger seats is distracted driving. Don't do something you wouldn't like to tell your mom.
Not only a risk to yourself or your passengers, but also to other people on the road.
Today's weather is brought to you by Dr. Kim Keller. Your smile is your first impression. Make it a good one and visit Dr. Keller today.
Today's high is 73 with a low of 50. Thunderstorms. Tomorrow's high is 74 with a low of 55. Thunderstorms.
And this is the last A-Day show of the year, isn't it?
It is?
It is.
I didn't know that.
You're all freaked out, Alvarez. I like it. Had a great show. The A-Day crew, absolutely fabulous. We're happy to have worked with them. They'll be going off to Broadcasting 3.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Where the pain changes flavors. Today's SAT word of the day is efface, which means to erase.
You could use it this way. Efface pencil marks using an eraser.
Or we could efface this school year in about 5 days, 7 days.
Yes.
I'm up for it. That's the news. Remember, if the news breaks,
We'll fix it.